Hello, this is Deb Joyce Sneak from Delight of My Art. Welcome everyone to our mystery stamping for this Wednesday. We meet every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and get together and make things with the projects and pieces that you have in your home. So we'll put all of your craft supplies to good use and you get to follow along and get crafty with me. Hello to Tina. She's our moderator in the comments here on YouTube. And we're also on Facebook, both places at Delight of My Art. And if you want to follow along through the week, you can go to Facebook page, the group Stamp with Delight. There'll be these directions, and you can also get these emailed to you if you join my email list. So my email list here is email.orderwithdeb.com. It's a quick little form that you can fill out to be linked up to my email so that you get notifications for all of the measuring things and everything, but that is also posted on our Facebook group there. Welcome. We'll just give everybody a second to get in here. I'm so excited to be back this week, and this one was a fun one that I've never done before. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll put my face away and I will follow along with my directions off screen here. We have a 1/4 sheet of cardstock for our base. Mine is a Blackberry Bliss, 4 1/4 wide by 5 1/2 tall. And so we'll start with that. And we also have a piece of non-directional DSP. This is labeled DSP number 1. This one is from the pack of paper florals in bloom. It's actually on sale right now. We have all of our newest in colors on sale. This isn't actually one of the in color pieces, but you can see there's lots of beautiful in colors in this whole pack. So I think it is 10% off, might be 15% off. I'll have to double check. But this will be 4 inches wide by 3 inches tall, and you'll need 2 of these. So let's go ahead and take our trimmer out and do some measurements here. We got a lot of people watching. We've got Vesta and Sharon, Desapa, Terry, and Anne. Thank you so much for chiming in. And we've got a bunch watching that likes to watch from the shadows. I see you too, so welcome. All right, what I'm doing is I'm putting this in at the 3 inches on the top, 4 inches off to the side. We're gonna score this at 1 inch on this piece right here. 1 inch right there. That's it. And the same with the next piece. This is why this one's non-directional. Doesn't really matter which side. And we're going to be folding this diagonally. So you do want to make sure this is non-directional. All right. So the fold that we just did is like this. So we're going to do both of those. I'm going to get my bone folder out here. See what a difference a bone folder makes when you fold things. You just crease this and it's just lays so much flatter. This is why you need this tool. All right, so we're gonna unfold that, and now we have this nice crease line here, which is probably a little bit hard to see, but believe me, that's there. We're just going to fold these corners into the middle here, creating a little point. You could mark the middle here and then make a score line over to the score line here, but I think this is just as easy. We're just going to lay this edge down along that score line that we just did, just like this. Do your best. And if you don't crease it too hard, you can fiddle with it if the other one doesn't line up just right. So I'm just going to smush this right in there. Yeah, that looks good. So now I can burnish that fold there. And you just want to make sure that this whole piece can still come up. So this one's a little low. That's okay. There. So we're going to be gluing these little flaps down in a second. We'll just go ahead and do the other one here. So we have this little flap here, and we want to make this into a point. So I'm going to bring my edge over here along that score line. Same thing we did on the other one. And then the other side. Maybe I should move this one over just a smidge. This can still fold up. Okay. So I'm going to take out my glue here. In fact, I'll just use Seal real quick. Let's press this real nice and crisp though. You are going to see the underside of this too, by the way, so do make sure that you like your points there. So we're just going to put adhesive in the corners that fold down. If I can get that going. Just like that. So we have this little triangle flap here. I'm going to make 2 of those. Okay, so now we have our base, we've got our 2 triangle pieces, and now we're going to bring in our DSP number 2 or coordinating cardstock. So this will be a more subtle piece, and this one's 4 inches wide by 5 1/4 tall. Mine's just a piece of bubble bath, and I splattered the dark bubble bath blend on it to give it a little bit more interest. We're not going to glue it right on here. We actually want to glue these pieces to the back here like this so that they are coming up and down on this one. And then we're going to glue this whole piece onto the base. So that's what we're intending to do here. All right, so we just need to add some glue. I'm going to add liquid glue so I can wiggle room this. Not too much. We don't want it to ooze out. The trick to liquid glue is that thin little line away from the edge. So here's my top with all the texture, and we're going to tuck this behind and get that straight. Make sure that it does fold down, and then give that a press. All right, so there's one side. We just have to do the other side. So we'll add more liquid glue to this piece. I hope everybody's having a good day today. My kids start school in less than 2 weeks, which is wild. We still have to do school shopping and sports physicals and all those things. All right, so here is our pieces. So that gets glued down now to our base here. Oh, Vesta's having fun with Autumn. Hello, Autumn. Hello to Linda too, and Faith. Oh, I thought there was another Faith. Yes, Faith. There might be more than one. All right, so we're gonna get some glue on here. And stick this on the base. Everybody with me so far? If you are crafting along, I do move a little fast, but you can always watch the replay if you lose your spot. So here is where we are at the moment. And next on the list was 2 large labels of the same size. I actually used a layering label. So I have my inside piece right here. I love these labels, by the way. This is from the Fright Night bundle, and you see these 2 giant pieces. They have a layering label set. So this is the one that I used. I absolutely love it. So I've been using those 2 pieces a lot. So here's this one, and then I did the front. Isn't this so pretty? This is using that same paper pack, again, Florals in Bloom, that's on sale, and I just fussy cut these flowers out of there. And this Miss You Bunches is actually from the Sweet Jar bundle, but I just put something on there that I thought was going to be cute. All right, so this is going to go on the front here, just attached to that upper flap so that when you open it, you can see this message inside. So that is so cute, right? So we're going to put this on first so that when we put this one on, we know that it's hiding. Actually, let's put this one on first so that we know where to put the next one. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to put the middle one on first. I forget what this one's called, but once I stop the video, I'll look it up. I think it's like double point or something like that. I like to have names for our folds so we can find them again. Some folds are just called fun fold, and you're like, well, I don't remember what that one, how to look that one up because it doesn't have a name. So I like to have names for them. All right, so here is our inside piece. And then here's the outside one. So if you don't have a layering one, you'll want to make sure to line this one up real good because then they'll be nesting right on top of each other. But oh, that's so pretty, right? Oh, Diane, what kind word? She says she's from Casper, Wyoming. I always love your tutorials and your cards are always gorgeous. Thank you so much. We're just going to put a little blob up here, and in order to get the glue in the right spot, we're going to make a little V here on this DSP because we don't want to put glue too far down here and then glue our card shut. You know what I mean? So we're going to do that. And looking for an even amount of DSP on the top and bottom. And we definitely covered up our background piece. And I'm just going to hold that there for just a second. Oh, that's so pretty. Miss you bunches. There is our card. I put the ribbon on here. This is from the Halloween suite. It's Petunia Pop, and it's got some iridescent shimmer to it. It's really pretty. So here is this card here. Got a secret little flower hiding in there. And this needs some gems, you know? So let me grab some gems of some sort. Let's see, we've got, what are these? Maybe some of these. I think these are bubble bath. Fresh Freesia. Yep, that's in there too. That'll work. So these little guys, I'm going to get my take your pick tool with my little putty end, and I just push down and scoot to the side, and it picks up those little things without me having to fuss with my fingers on those. In fact, we can put these off to the background and kind of decorate the background a little bit. That's kind of fun. There. So if you haven't watched my video on how I organize all of my embellishments so that I can see them at a glance, there is a video. I'll try to link that. We'll see if I can do it right there maybe later. I don't know. We'll see if I can remember to do that. So here's card number 1. We have 2 alternative versions and I want you to vote. So here is the first one. I don't know. I think this one might be my favorite, but wait and see what the other ones are. Here is card number 2. We have that same bundle. This is that Fright Night one. And I used this big stamp because it fits perfectly in there, of course. And so this is part of that paper pack. I just thought this was so fun. Boo! We got a spider in there. And then I put the label on the inside up here because I wanted to be able to see the piece that I put in the middle. So that's another option to put that there. If you want more room for writing too, you could always add a panel to the back or just make this a whole card that opens completely as well. So here is card number 2. How can I outdo the first one? I know, I love it too. And now here's number 3, and I'll just toot my own horn. I think I was pretty clever with this one. So this is card number 3. You can notice I used the same layering dies, but look, it says ho, ho, ho. We don't have dies that say ho, ho, ho. Wait. In this set is a die that says boo. And so I cut this strategically to get ho, 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 all the little letters. Here you can see it here, boo. So I just cut the bottom off here and then cut an extra O off. And so I have the curly that I left on this one and then on this O right here. So now we have a Christmas card from a Halloween set. All right. So I thought that was pretty clever. Multiple uses for that one. I love those layering dice, so I wanted to be able to use it throughout the entire holiday season. So here's the card. Let me know which one is your favorite. We've got our little, what are these called? The little peppermint, real red and white adhesive backed peppermints. Love these for Christmas. And all sorts of fun things. So we've got flowers, Halloween, or Christmas. Which one is your favorite? Autumn loves number one. Giuseppe loves the boo card. Yes. Fabulous. Ho, ho, ho. Right? So I thought that was so funny. I was just giggling when I was making this, like, hee hee hee, I'm making a Christmas out of Halloween. Faith likes number one. Melanie likes number one. Number one is pretty. Sharon likes Christmas. Giuseppe likes number two. Anne says, too hard to choose. Linda's probably landing on the flowers there. Yeah, they're really pretty. All right, I'll go ahead and put my face back in here. Thank you again for watching and liking the video. Ooh, where'd my face go? It's having trouble. I would appreciate you if you could share your versions of these cards. You can make this fold and share your version in our Facebook group, Stamp with Delight. I'll be making that post tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So you'll have a full 24 hours to make your card, take your picture, and then set a reminder to share that in our group tomorrow. And you can join my email list. I'd appreciate that as well, making sure that you are up to date on all of the different sales and everything, and all of the measurements for our mystery crafts on Wednesdays. We also have, I don't know where my mind went. Okay, but we have some sales going on. Our last chance list just got updated, and we have our in color sale right now, and we have 2 new kits to choose from. So definitely take a peek in my online shop, orderwithdeb.com. You can place an order anytime, and I super appreciate every single order that you guys do. So I hope that you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye guys.